Hello, my fellow yarnies. This is Classic Kim coming to you today. I would like to talk to you about a young lady who I've been watching for, as long as I've been crocheting, and her name is Marcelle. Marcelle, she has a podcast and it's called OVW, stands for One Virtuous Woman, and that she is. Marcelle's channel is another one that I watched when I first started crocheting and watching YouTube, which I started February was a year for me. She is also a person that I learned how to put a brim on my hat, and she has a video on how to do this. Now this brim, this tutorial, I'm telling you, that's the only one I could really follow in order to do a brim. She really does a good job with showing and telling us how to do the brim, and it comes out perfect. Those of you who are not aware of who she is should go over to her channel and subscribe. Marcelle, she has an Etsy shop where all are welcome, where you will find her custom craft items to fit your needs. She does needle tatting, macrame items such as personalized bracelets, mugs, knitting, and sewing items. Now, when I say custom to your personal expectations, I mean anything that you want to purchase from her, she can personalize it with your name, in embroidery and stitching and sewing and that type of thing. Now, for instance, if you were to purchase some tumblers that she has, and I put a link below on that as well. These tumblers, say for instance, you want to purchase them for your child's teacher or teachers. If you want to purchase quite a few of them for your teachers, they can all have their names on them. And these tumblers, they look just like pencils. It has an eraser on the top of it and everything. It's really, really cute. I really like it, and it's a great gift for them. Put the teacher's name on it, and let's see. Now, I had previously purchased from her some cell phone holders, which I'll show you in a few minutes. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Marcelle. I think she needs some recognition. At least I'll put it the way I've seen her. Only a year, and I mean it'll be almost 10 years here soon that she's been on YouTube. As I went to YouTube, I found that she had been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I think it was, let's see here, I'll tell you the date in just a second here. I do have it. Her podcasts are like she unboxes for KnitCrate. She crochets. She has knowledge in KetoKrate crates that she advertises. She has knowledge in knitting, Polymer Clay Ergonomic Hooks. She also had a segment called Fresh Off the Hook. It was a podcast that she had on Fridays with her daughter Nyasia, where they would talk about what items of crochet work was being completed. And at that time, she had about over 90 members, where they all would just talk about and show their work, talk about crocheting or whatever artsy thing that they were doing at the time. I know when I spoke to her, she was talking about possibly getting that back together, getting that group back together. I certainly would definitely join in on that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, on her YouTube channels, also, she showed us how she does her, she has one called Tat Tat Tatting. That is so interesting to me, how you tat those little tiny threads and things like that. She also shared her pregnancy of her second child, which throughout the years, we got to see this beautiful child, and she's so smart, and her name is Azaria. She grew up right in front of YouTube's eyes. I mean, if you watched her podcast, she was, you could see her growing up. And Marcelle speaks about also, she speaks highly for her love of God and the importance of knowing our Creator. Now, this leads me to this box right here. Marcelle went in on YouTube about 4 weeks ago to state that she was destashing, and that if anybody wanted some of her yarn, that she would freely give it away as long as we would be willing to pay the postage. Well, right away, I messaged her and said, I'm in. I was more than happy to send her $40, 20 for one parcel and 20 for this parcel, which is mine. The other parcel is for, I wanted to have it for our Facebook group page, and she was only shipping to the US only. So therefore, this drawing, if your name is drawn today, it will be for US only. I don't know the names when I do draw it, you know, from this jar here. This is from our Facebook page. I don't know if you're from out of state or, you know, out of the country or what. But once I draw the name, I'll find out, and if it is, then we'll move on to the next person. You know, now, if you're willing to pay the shipping, you know, that's on you. That's fine. But, you know, we can't afford to ship it. Okay, and it's yarn, so I wasn't sure how much this box would be, you know, for out of the country. You know, this one to me was you know, $20 for this little box here. So I can imagine, you know, how much it would be somewhere else. So anyway, so I thought that was good of her to, since she was destashing her yarn, you know, why not, you know, offer it to people that might want it, because I know she has some good yarn. I could just imagine, just from watching some of her podcasts, that she has some, you know, some decent yarn. And she said whatever would fit in this box, this is what we would get. So, but, you know, I do encourage everyone to please, you know, go over to her page. We're going to be having another drawing in 2 weeks, which is going to be on the 10th of July. And it's going to be of a mug that she designed. And you can have it personalized with your name on it if you're the winner. Now, that one will be open to, it will be worldwide, open for worldwide, okay? So, but this particular one, she had already, you know, done her podcast and said that it was just for US only, so that's what we have to do, okay? Now, she so kindly donated the mug for our Facebook group channel, and you know, I think it's only right that we at least go over and sign up, subscribe to her channel, so when she does start having her future podcast, she will, I think she's moving, so once she moves, then she can be more settled, and she can get her YouTube started back up again, because she's awesome, you know, with what she does, and her tutorials, my goodness. You would be surprised, I mean, how well you can, and the different things that she designs, you know, even a fedora, she did a great job on a fedora hat, and who doesn't like that? It could be for a man or a woman. So, you know, please, you know, go over and check her out, and subscribe to her. And like I said, when I draw the name, it's too late to say, okay, go to her YouTube channel and be a subscriber for this. But for the mug, you will have needed to, I'm going to have a link for one of her YouTube podcasts that she shows us how she makes the pencil tumbler that, you know, maybe you can purchase for a teacher, for your kid, or whatever. But, you know, take a look at her Etsy shop and see all the other items that she has over there that she crafted herself, okay? So even the bracelets, and matter of fact, here's my phone thing. I got one for my daughter, and I got one for myself, and we got it with our initials on it. And man, this is hard to open. Just bear with me a second here. I haven't put it on my phone yet because when I get my new phone, then that's when I'm going to see this. That stands for Kim Golf. But it's beautiful. The camera is not doing it justice, but it glitters. I mean, it's really, really nice. And I got one for my daughter as well, and she so kindly sent inside of it, she put a pair of earrings that's the same glassy stuff that she uses. I don't know the name of it, but you all probably know what this is all about. But please, you know, go check her Etsy shop out. And as I said, I'm going to show you some of the items here that's in the box. I went ahead and opened it a little so that way I will be prepared. And this is OVW's craft card. Let me make sure her phone number is here on there. But that's her craft card. You can also find her under OneVirtuousWoman. And her name is Marcel. In the box, there was some ice yarn, Sassy Fabric Boutique. See how that is? And you can make, you know, make something out of that or use it for some type of embellishment or border. So that's really nice. And this as well, it didn't have the packaging on it, but yeah, you can crochet that up or use it as a border for some item. Because I'm going to start sewing, you know, bags and stuff as well, so that I can give those out on my YouTube, on my Facebook channel or YouTube. We'll see. And here's another bundle. This one didn't have a name on it. This one is Vanna's Choice. It's a tweed type. And there's probably about 5 of these blushes in here. Sugar Bush Bliss. This color is amazing. I've never seen this color in yarn. Now I don't know if YouTube is picking it up, the camera rather is picking it up good, but it's a different type of purple. Okay, it's really, really pretty. So I got 4 of those. And this is really different too. It's called Relux Light Jade Sapphire Exotic Fibers. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's kind of a gray color. It's really pretty. Got 2 of those. Be nice to make a hat and scarf out of it. Oh, I got 5 of these. 5. This is one that she stashed, or destashed, I should say. And here's one. It's like these. It's really soft. I mean, it's beautiful. And she sent me some. Oh, this is different. I've never had this one. This is Sugar and Cream. The name, the dye stripes. I've never seen that one either. I have seen this one, but I don't have any. This is cotton. Premier cotton. It's orange type. And see, it might be a little something else, you know, it's not a full one to go with that. And here's a pink and white. Oh my goodness. These are some cotton bonbons. This is Lion Brand. Right up my alley. And oh wow, peaches and cream. This color is very pretty, purple and white. And then you see here's another one like that orange. And here is Sugar and Cream, that's blue and white stripe. this is pretty too. Peaches and cream. This is, colorway is this? Pink lemonade. Isn't that pretty? Oh, here's another one of these. These are absolutely gorgeous. So that one didn't have a label on it, but this one does. So it's woodland yarn. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's nice. This colorway, it just says it's made in Italy. I don't see the colorway. But yeah, I mean, the price on here costs $8. It cost her $8 to get this. So, you know, she's had this in her stash, and hey, when she says she's destashing and she's giving her yarn away, I mean, you can't ask for no better than that if you pay the shipping, you know? So check this out. This is cotton too. That is nice. Name on this, crochet a day. Oh, happy knitting, keep calm and carry on, crochet a day. Reuse the bag to hold your project in progress. And it has an emblem on it. I don't know if that's Japanese, Chinese, or if that's a company K, or what is that? I don't know. But anywho, it's mine now. Looks like it's cotton. Aww. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that she does so well. It is, I can open it. I don't have any nails, so. Okay. Handmade with love. See how she embroiders that? Crochet. See how she embroidered that? Due to the handmade nature of this item, minor imperfections are sometimes unavoidable. She makes everything effort to make sure that the item is perfect and when presented to us. Remember, you can't buy love, but you can buy handmade, and that's the kind of the same thing. Isn't that the truth? But check that out. This is a hot pink band, and I mean, very well made. So, you know, if you wanted to get some stitching done, she does it. And she sent an extra one, which I'm going to send to someone one day when I send off something from my end. Then I'll be adding it to it. So, okay. So that is what was in there. Can't ask for more than that, right? So what we're getting ready to do is we're going to draw a name, and that will be for the other box that I paid for the postage, but it's her D-stash, and I'm not sure what's in the box. I have no idea what's in it, but guess what? You see what I got, so you never know what's in that box or what she destashed and giving it away. So thank you, Marcel, OneVirtuousWoman, OVW. You're an awesome woman, and I really appreciate you giving this to me. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate being able to get one sent to the winner. Okay, so now what do I do with the jar? Here's the jar. You know, as everyone joins our Classy Kim's Facebook group page, their name is put in this jar. So I think we're at 133. It might even be more than that. I can't remember right offhand. But oh, I did want to show you something. I just post this on our Facebook group page. I'll show you the picture of the mug. Here's the picture of the mug. And Marcelle will initial it. She will put your name, personalize it, whatever you want on the cup within reason, I guess. Meaning, I don't know how many characters she can put on there, so you can talk to her about that. But whoever wins this cup. Now, this is not today's drawing. Today's drawing is for the box, but this is the drawing for the 10th, okay? But you can find all the information on how to win this on the Facebook group page. And and I will be doing further, I will follow up with putting a write-up about Marcel and putting this video that I'm taping today on our group page as well. So good luck to the winner. And like I said, this has to be US only for this drawing, okay? If we pick one that is not USA, then I'll, pick another name, and then I'll, let you guys know what it is or whatever, or get back on here and do it however we need to do it. So, okay, let's pick one. All right, here we go. I got one name, I think. Okay. The winner, Zaza Alto. Zaza Alto. You're the winner of the D-Stash OVW OneVirtuousWoman D-Stash yarn, okay? And your name will be taken out of the Facebook group because we'll allow, others to win. I don't put the same names back in, okay? So that's what we do. So thank you all for joining this segment of learning more about our fellow Yarnie, which is Marcel with OneVirtuousWoman, OVW. Please join her and also go on her Etsy page. And also, if you use Classy Kim, when you purchase something from her and you use Classy Kim, you'll get a 5% discount, along with she will pay for the shipping, okay? So know that part, and you can use that Classy Kim code, with any of your purchases with her. I'm a new podcaster, and I don't expect to have a large discount for, anything. And I appreciate her, even giving us 5% off of her purchase, because her stuff is really top of the notch, well done, crafted that she does, okay? So use the code Classy Kim's Crochet and get the discount, 5% discount, and then she will pay for the shipping. So that's a good deal, okay? So go check her out, and I'll have the link below. And okay, my fellow Yarnies, you all have a good rest of the day and evening, and we'll talk at you later. Peace out. This is Classy Kim.